Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Michael Fox from Hub Games, co-designer of MegaCity Oceania, which you're looking at here, along with Jordan Draper, coming out mid-2019.
Yeah, so the idea is we're going to have some advanced copies for Gen Con over in Indy, and then we'll have a full major release at Essen 2019, sorry, forgot the year again. It happens.
Okay, so we are building something?
We
These
are.
odd structures here.
So we are building a futuristic megacity. So the idea is, storyline-wise, we have developed this brand new technology which allows us to build on these immense floating platforms on the ocean. It's the year 2100, and we are building... So
that plastic patch in the Pacific Ocean, we're going to congeal that into one thing.
Come together to make a beautiful thing.
Yes,
so
build on it.
Who knew? We were actually doing right all along. Everything's fine. So yeah, it's set off the Gold Coast of Australia.
Okay.
Hence big, beautiful blue skies and lovely and positive and happy. And we are the architects who are tasked with building this brand new creation. Okay. The aim of the game, it's all about prestige. So, we all know architects love being prestigious. And on your turn, you can do 2 actions.
Okay.
Actions are grabbing a contract from the selection that the city managers want, and each contract has its own set of requirements. There's a minimum height you need to build to, which you check using this little ruler. Okay. There's an exact amount of pieces that you need to use, and then there are architectural requirements as well. So some might need archways, some might require that you not use a certain type of material, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Of course, to build on, we're going to need some platforms, and that's what these are for. These are all double-sided and color-coded. So this one is a red one, which means it is a residentially coded one, but you can flip it as an action, which would turn it. You see the little hex in the on the side?
Yes.
This would now be a commercial one, so we can now build a mall on it, or something cool like that.
Okay.
Of course, we're going to need to build with pieces, and that's what all of these beautiful things are, and there's a whole big bag of them. So these are based on Jordan's Tokyo Jitaku pieces. So of course he had amazing success with his Kickstarter for that last year. But all those pieces are wooden. Yes. So we worked with Jordan, we chose our favorite 25 of them and turned them into glass, steel and concrete.
Okay.
Or in our case, injection molded plastic. So you will use all of those pieces when it's not your turn. There's no downtime in the game. You build when it's not your turn.
Okay.
But when it comes round to you and you've got a completed building that fits the contract that you've got in front of you, you can work on 2 projects at any given time, by the way, so 2 contracts, 2 tiles. You tell everybody to stop because it's time to commit your building to the ever-growing city in the middle.
Okay.
So far it's sort of lovely, light Euro rules. This is where we bring the dexterity element into the game.
Okay.
Because yes, there's a dexterity element. You physically take the building that you've had in front of you and then you slide it, joining it to the ever-growing city in the middle of the table.
Okay.
Of course, if it stays stable and it's committed, you get to flip your contract over, saying it's completed, and that will score you the prestige points shown up there on the top.
Okay.
If it falls down, you have to take the pieces back, rebuild, and re-engineer for a future turn, try and get yourself sorted. Game ends when all of these contracts have run out. We then get 4 special landmarks are added, 1 for each of the 4 building types, which are commercial, residential, public, and industrial, because even though it's 2100, we still need to work. Once those are all done, you get 1 final turn of being able to either commit those final buildings or recycle. So recycling throws your pieces back into the bag, but you do get the little bonus prestige points for it.
Okay.
If you manage to get one of those big landmark buildings in, though, you're going to score a lot of points. It's a potential game changer. Then, at the very end, we hand out awards. So we have a little awards bar, which will give to the people who have built the most of each of the type of buildings. So whoever builds the most prestige points in residential gets the red award and has an extra 2 bonus points. Okay. You also get points for diversity, so if you've built at least 1 from each of the 4 different flavors, and then whoever has the tallest building at the end of the game as well will also be rewarded with an award. Throughout the game, you can also get bonuses for building public buildings and adding statues to the different parks that you have in the city. For building a new tallest building and also using a single material will give you bonuses too. Okay. So it's a lovely combination of really, really easy to understand, light Euro rules but also the fun and the creation of building these beautiful constructions. Like when we're playing, I like asking people when they put their building in to tell me what it is. So this one that I've just got here is like this. This has been referred to as the most beautiful library in the world ever, but unfortunately it's the saddest one because it's entirely made of glass, so all of the books are faded, and some of them are now on fire. So that's how it goes.
I thought it was the bathroom of immodesty.
Ooh.
That is mine.
I'm using that in the future.
Okay, good.
I like the sound of it. Good. It's cool. But yeah, so like we said, comes out at Gen Con. If you're in the States, it's going to be worldwide in October. So we'll see you either in the States or in Germany. It's all good.
All right. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you so much.